Okay, what we have here is my AR-15. And this thing has a light, it's got lasers, it's got scopes. And I wanted to take the shine off, so I'm putting a beige paint to it, is what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of, and I'm going to do probably 2 coats. So I'm just kind of giving it one solid color. And I've got a thing that clamps into a heavy duty tripod, which I also use for my crossbow. So it's 1 full can of beige is what I'm using, which should be pretty good. And now I'm going to turn this around and I'll get back to you. Now you'll notice that I taped these off, see? Where the scope is, the light, you can see that, right? And now I've turned it around and I'm going to hit it again. So, this is the easy part actually. It really is. It's when I try to make the camel, it's going to be the hard part. And you're going to see how I do that. Now literally we want a couple coats is what we want. That'll make it really nice. And we don't want to put it on thick or else we'll get it, you know, all runny. And the reason we want a couple coats is it lasts longer, more wear and tear, if you know what I mean. I'm not painting the 3-point harness. I'm leaving that black. I don't think I need to really paint that. So I think I want this to dry now. And then maybe I'll give it another light coat and then I'll show you how I stencil it. Okay. Now, I've got a stencil here as you can see. So there's our paint job, right? And we're going to lay, this is like multicam stencil. We're kind of going to lay that on there. And then I'm going to hit it with a green. And we'll see how this turns out. Let's hope it turns out okay. Now that's more of a light green. Do you see that? Is what that is in the beige. Help break up that outline a little bit. So now I'm going to hit it with a little bit of black. Black turned out kind of like a brown. Of course, I am colorblind, so it might look different on camera. But that worked pretty good. I like the way how this worked out. So that's done with a beige, complete solid color. And then I hit it with a green, which really didn't show up too bad, but it helped to blur it out. And I just got to let that dry now and flip it over and do the same thing. And the stencil I'm using is this thing here. I'll have a link to it in the bottom. They're super cheap. All I did was lay it on top just like that. And then just hit it. That's it. That's all I did. Nothing big. You know. And it helps to break up the outline so it's not a solid color. I could do some in there. And you'll see I hit it pretty heavy there because we're going. See, now it's got some color in there. That's not bad. Stuff dries pretty quick. So that should help it blend in quite a bit. I like it. You really only need 2 or 3 colors on a stencil. That's all you need to break up your outlines. And then decide what colors you want. I do like the way this is turning out now. It's turning out really well. So this one here is the opposite side, as you can see. It's all beige. Got kind of a little stain there. Here's what we got. Gonna hit that. This light here, laser, is not very beige. Hit that again. You know, wherever you see something doesn't look like it got enough paint after it dries, just hit it again. And that's it. This is really hard to do. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. So now what I do is I put my stencil on. And I think this one's black. I'm trying to find the green. Is that green?
Yeah, that. That's a weird yellow.
So now I'm going to hit it with the green, just to take out, and it kind of looks like a yellow, not a green, but it'll do. I'm just trying to take away, see, even kind of looks like a brown. Trying to take some of the shine off. That's what I'm trying to do. Creating my design ever so slowly. Not bad. Okay, I'll come back. So here's what I got so far. So you figured the main color's beige, and then we went, it's supposed to be a green, but it looks more like a light brown to me anyways. So now we're going to hit it with the black just to give it that better look. So as you can see, I did this there. And all I did was lay that stencil across there like that. Then hit it. Then we move it. And there's our final outcome. So it's not hard. As you can see, it's not hard at all. Let's make sure we do the handle. It's nice when the stencil's laying right on top of it, because it definitely makes it easier. But you'll see how it's forming. And you'll see this one, okay? This is kind of hanging, kind of up. No big deal. The paint will get through, one way or the other. See? So it's really not that difficult. And all I do is kind of drape it across. And I'm doing this one-handed, so this is a whole lot harder than you know. That's for sure. Alright, I got some touch-ups to do. I'll be back. Now, we want a perfect match, so we want to do the mag too. So, we'll get that done now. Alright, final product. See that? Take off the tape. Come around and look. See? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. That looks good. So not hard. I painted the whole thing beige, hit it with a little bit of a light green, and then hit it with the black, which looks like a brown to me. I might have the wrong lid on these paints. Who knows? They're pretty old. So we have a complete stenciled AR-15 ready to go. And I also did the mag. It's still drying. So I have a couple mags. I need to paint those too. Whole idea is I want it to blend in more. I don't want a solid color. So there you have it. Get your guns out and start painting them. I'll catch you guys on the next one.